weighing in at 205 pounds. He claims to be God's gift for wrestling, Richard Blais.
Taunting a child to come in the ring. I think it's the other way around. I think it's the kid taunting. Oh, what's happening over there? But I'd like that kid escorted out of here. Where's the security?
And introducing his opponent.
Reception from the crowd here at the Victoria Pavilion in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Mo Kid Chocolate Jabari. He's done everything. He's been put through every single test, but he does have a test ahead of himself right now that he did not take lightly. I think they all love him because he takes pictures with every single ring. It takes about 20 minutes to get into the ring. Oh yeah, is that any different from Michael Blais? I mean, he was trying to talk to those kids and say, hey, I'm trying to save you. I saw what you did. Okay. Look at that kid still talking. Yeah. The only thing that needs saving right now is maybe everyone's ears sometimes when you're talking to him. I had to say, listen, I appreciate what you think, but no one cares. At the same time, I'm still wondering where security is. Question.
He is Kid Chocolate
Roaring crowd. I can barely hear you talking beside me at that reception match.
Hey, you know what? The fans love him, but I'm still trying to figure out, is he a wrestler or is he a hockey player? Which one is he?
The hockey players have been known to fight as well, man.
Also a good point. Look at that swag. He's giving away his Tis the season.
Jabari getting some support from the fans at ringside here. Gentlemen, what are your thoughts going into this match?
Well, my thoughts is that one lucky fan right there that just got that jersey from Jabari. But listen, two veterans of the ring. Nothing but good is going to come out of this because this is going to be an explosive, exciting match. I'm excited to call it.
I'm excited to watch Michael Blais put on a clinic here. And I'm also still looking for security for that young man that was giving Michael Blais a hard time.
That's a young girl.
Oh, okay. Well, still, security, I'm still looking for him.
Nevertheless, Blais now being distracted by the fans.
And security, I also would like you in second section. That's right.
Fan giving gestures of recommendations for one Michael Blais today.
Apparently what he can do with himself and how he can do it. Nevertheless, we continue with the action moving back into the ring as Blais choosing to perhaps focus on his opponent. The bell has yet to ring in this match, so he can't get counted out yet. And Blais seems to be stalling for time.
He's just trying to save the people. Getting the good word out.
Blais is in the ring. The bell is underway. The match is underway as the bell rings, I should say. And Jabari and Blais, these two not strangers to each other either. Nevertheless, first time they're facing each other here in Dungeon Wrestling at Holiday Heat. Collar and elbow tie-up. Both men jockeying into the corner, rolling around on the ropes. Both men refusing to give anything, but now Blais asking for the referee to break the lockup.
I'm loving the intensity from Jabari.
Jabari's had an interesting run as of late. He's been touring all over North America, doing what he can. We found out recently Jabari will be part of a Dungeon Wrestling excursion to StarCast in Australia coming up in the new year. Lots more to come on that show as details get revealed.
Are we on that show?
Yeah, your plane ticket's waiting for you at the airport, Mitch. Why don't you go get it?
Okay, yeah, meet us there.
Yeah, we'll be there soon. Jabari saying, all right, Blais, if you want to waste some time, I'm going to get the fans on my side. Both men contemplating maybe test his strength. No, back to collar double tie-up, and Jabari goes behind. Waist lock turned to a wrist lock by Blais, and again, both these men so technically sound, like you were saying earlier, Dimitri. Blais, you have to wonder with the mind games how well he can distract Jabari and take Jabari out of his game.
Absolutely, because he knows every trick in the book as well. And that's the thing, we're not looking at a one-trick pony whatsoever. So a lot of the theatrics, yes, but it counts for him in the ring, no question.
Wrist lock reverse now by Jabari on Blais. Blais, again, using that technical prowess. Blais is one of the most proficient wrestlers in Canadian history. Unfortunately, this complex, I don't know what you call it, that he has now, these delusions are the only thing that distracts him, but otherwise, he's a brilliant professional wrestler.
Nice reversal by Jabari.
Jabari getting an ankle lock reversed. Oh my God. That's 3 solid boots to the face on Jabari. He could be in concussion country, but Jabari seems to be okay in shaking it off. Apparently, Blais might have caught more of the shoulder than the face on that.
These fans are getting right into it. I like it.
But I will say it's interesting. Michael Blais, he never comes here without a small contingent and a fan.
Well, I think there's some people, some followers of his Clandestine Society out in this crowd tonight. Nevertheless, there are some fans that do have a serious problem with him.
Right now, Jabari's got a serious problem in the ring.
Jabari tried to go for a handful of hair there for a second, but there wasn't enough for him to grab. And Blais is sporting a new look now. Jabari trying to get out of the wrist lock and does so. Somersault, flips around, shades of the great Owen Hart. Reversal back into a chin lock, and this time, both men trying to defend against each other's hold. Jabari rolls Blais around. He's holding him for a few seconds now, wondering if he can still get into the pressure. Look at that, Jabari swinging around with every move the Blais makes, keeping that pressure on, keeping that tension in that chin lock.
I just feel like the longer the match goes like this, Mike, isn't Michael Blais in a little bit more of a stronger position as God's gift of wrestling?
How so, Mitch?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, the guy's got the moniker.
I think at this point, Michael Blais would prefer God's gift of oxygen. Managing to catch a bit of a second win, and again, both these guys working on submission holds. Both these guys trying to take each other out. Trying to take out a body part at least to give themselves the advantage moving forward.
It's a great technical contest thus far, no question about it. I am liking what I'm seeing.
Ooh, Jabari with a headbutt followed, I was going to say by another, but Blais smartly blocking it by raking the eyes. And now look at this reverse leg lock, almost a figure 4, but with almost double pressure on the legs of Jabari.
As I said, they're no strangers to each other, so they're adapting to each other's moves in the ring quite quickly.
This is like a grapevine technique as Jabari reaches for the ropes, but Blais knows where he is in the ring and manages to hold both Owen's arms away from the rope. Jabari now trying to use the pressure to break the hold on the wrist, does so, and now he's got an arm of Blais. Look at this.
He's got it in.
Almost has it. Can he get the pressure down? Can he get the pressure down? Blais getting up to his feet to try and take the pressure off. If this hits the mat, he's got it locked in. And now Blais putting pressure on himself. Handful of hair on Jabari. Referee letting it slide. European uppercut, and down goes Jabari.
There's nowhere else for him to go after that thunder shot.
He saw himself in trouble and did what any one of us would have did: grab the hair and do what you gotta do.
Maybe some of us.
Oh no, all of us.
Jabari tied up in the corner. Blais Irish whips him. Jabari manages to leap over, but Blais grabs leg, sets up for what looks like to be a Boston Crab. Reversed by Jabari. This time, hip toss. Counters with another, and this time it's Jabari back in control with the armbar on Blais.
He's got the knee on his head. Just looking at it. Great.
Now it seems clear Jabari could be working on that left arm of Blais. Anything you can do to get an advantage on Michael Richard Blais, you want to do.
So Richard Blais is just holding his hand. He doesn't want to let go. He knows that he can put him in that arm bar. That's not good in the center of the ring, I can tell you that.
Well, the thing with both these guys is they've both been taught very well in submission wrestling, and they've also been taught in how to reverse the holds with each other. So it's very, very interesting to see who's going to come out ahead in this thing.
So both of them might have to change tactics here because they have an answer for one another's moves. You're right.
I think Blais starting to let the frustration of the matter get to him a little more, resorting a little more to brute force than Kid Chocolate. Jabari trapped in the corner and a headbutt from Blais. And this time, fans, I don't know what to make of Michael Richard Blais. It's almost like he's methodically picking away at Jabari. But Jabari used the extra seconds, used the quick distraction, and now he's got the advantage, and Blais is in trouble in the corner. Pillar to post and coast, to quote somebody famous. But Blais, again, knows what's coming and manages to take a firm kick on the leg of Jabari. Jabari's down.
He's got him right underneath the hamstring.
We've seen some really, really great moves tonight. Like this is what I'm talking about. Wow.
You know, the thing again, when you get Michael Richard Blais alone as a wrestler, one of the best in the country, if not the world, to do it today. It's when he gets all this weird stuff that he has going on around him. That's where the distractions come in, and that's maybe what's cost him greater success. Jabari taking down Blais. Went for a Boston Crab of his own, but got reversed this time. A hip toss. Catches him again. Goes back to working that left arm with another arm bar, and this time cinching it in is Jabari.
And he's taking his time. Both of them know that it will take time. It's not going to be an easy 1, 2, 3. No submission.
Michael Richard Blais, again, almost with a demented look of pleasure in the pain of this submission hold, pulling Jabari back to the corner. Irish whips him again. Jabari tries to escape again, but this time Blais catches him and drives him sternum first into the turnbuckle, and now hitting the lower back of Jabari.
Not even just the lower back. Every time he puts him in that turnbuckle, that chest hits the top turnbuckle and knock the air out of him as well.
The added pressure of that combined with now a running flying knee to the back, and Jabari is down. I wonder how long he's going to be able to stay standing. And now here comes Blais on the outside, following Jabari around. You have to wonder what kind of sick things he has planned as he drives a forearm into the back of Jabari.
Puts him down right away.
Just methodical. I like the way this Blais is just working the game perfectly.
He seems to be a fan favorite with all young attendees today.
Well, this is the one time that Blais isn't letting the fans at ringside distract him, which is probably for the best. As you can see, this assault on Jabari.
And he rolled in to stop the count. He wants to punish Jabari, no question. Oh, here we go.
Right in front of the fan that was yelling at him before with disapproval, and Michael Blais taking pleasure in disappointing these young fans at the holiday season. Wait a minute. Mo Jabari using the distraction to his advantage.
It's amazing watching these two. Not one person is content. And what I mean by that is every time that someone's announcing an offense, the opponent is always looking to reverse it and do something.
Blais, Irish whip, Jabari goes up and down. Simple overhead body press once again. Simplicity, sometimes the key to victory And Michael Richard Blais keeping it simple and working on that back.
Just wearing him down, wearing him down.
I have to wonder how much Jabari has left in him after this.
It's tough. There's no escape for him. He tried to go outside, Blais is there. He tried to go to the ropes, Blais is there.
Look at this, look at this. If he hits this, this might be all for Jabari. Setting up for a backbreaker. He's going to put him across his knee. If he drops him, this could be it. This could be everything. It's Jabari reeling in pain. Blais delayed on the cover. What's he going to do? Sizing up his opponent.
Sadistic smile on his face.
Driving the knee into that lower back of Jabari, and Jabari making perhaps a smart move in getting out of the ring before he gets pinned.
It's his only saving grace.
At this point, you have to wonder what Jabari has left, if anything.
Yeah, methodical, calculated. Everything you want has got to be and more.
Yeah, but Mitch, it looks like he's content with the count out. But is that a good tactic?
A win is a win. Why?
You think really Jabari's going to stay up there for 10?
You know, some would debate that a count out is worse than a pin.
Maybe worse, but it has to get to 10. See, that's what I mean. He's giving him that much time to recover.
You bring up a great point, Mitch, as Jabari back in the ring and back to his feet, just barely. And Blais trying to maybe talk Jabari out of competing, but now Jabari coming back with a series of fists, and now a boot to the face of Blais. And Jabari trying to refocus, trying to ignore the pain, a huge spine buster, and that's not going to help the issue at all. Another series of stomps in the corner. Referee Michael Fitzpatrick has to get Blais out of that corner, otherwise it will be a disqualification. Blais doesn't even seem to care at this point.
I think he's just angry that he's still fighting back.
Well, Michael Richard Blais, adhering to the referee's instruction, if just barely. And again, a handful of hair drops Jabari down on that lower spine. Referee checking on Jabari, seeing if he wants to give it up. And the fans solidly behind Mo Jabari.
Yeah, the fans aren't the ones getting knees to the back. Give up, Jabari.
I don't think Jabari is going to give up. Michael Blais going to the well once again. He's going to drive another knee into that lower back of Jabari. Jabari not moving at all. Manages to get the feet up just in time. And perhaps a desperation play from Jabari.
And he's checking his chiclets. Michael Blais, I mean.
Trying to get strength from this crowd, at the same time noticeably nursing that lower back of his own. Going on the attack, and now Blais catches him. Reversal, Irish whip into the corner. Flying back, body drop once again. This time on Blais.
One would argue who it took most out of.
Well, at this point, that had to take all the core strength that Mo Jabari had left. Blais is out right now, trying to get back up. And it's Mo Jabari trying to turn things around. Does he have enough? Clothesline on the attacking Blais, followed by another. And another. Wait, ducks down. Shot to the midsection. Russian leg sweep. And Mo Jabari finding a second win. Is it enough to make it through to victory in this match?
He's looking to go up top himself.
It's taking too much time.
He's got a lot of distance between him and Blais in the center of the ring. It's going to take every ounce of strength. Hits the flying forearm down, driving an elbow into the side of the temple, hooks the leg. Still just good for two, as Blais clearly has more left in the tank against Mo Jabari. these fans almost completely awestruck at what they've seen before them today, as both of these men bringing everything they have to the competition. Solid chop from Jabari onto Michael Richard Blais. Sets him up, hooks him in. Went for the suplex, but did not have enough lower back strength to get it done. What does he do now? Manages to fend off Blais, who once again almost loses some teeth in that elbow shot. Both of these men fighting to the absolute last drop of energy. Guys, now you've seen it. A big piece of Jabari's offense is out with that lower back being as weak as it is.
Absolutely, and you can see that he has been forced to change his tactics, but he's trying it again.
If we see it, Michael Blais sees it.
This time trying to use the ropes, but still that back.
Not enough energy to make it happen. Didn't have all of it. Now, reversal weight drops down. Going for almost a neck breaker. Wait a minute, no!
Oh, that ball over the top!
What has happened? Jabari, Michael Richard Blais, both suplexing each other to the floor, and both men are out.
Both outside and both not moving one iota right now. We got to keep an eye on that.
Referee Michael Fitzpatrick beginning his count with both men completely lifeless on the outside of the ring. Count up to 5 here at the Victoria Pavilion, and neither man wants to lose this match, but does either have enough to get back in the ring. We're up to 8. Blais rolls in first. Up to 9, and Jabari just makes it in by the skin of his teeth.
And again!
To the outside again!
These guys, this went from a checkers match to a kamikaze match. What's going on here?
Unbelievable. By any means necessary.
Both men out on the floor. Another count begins. Referee Michael Fitzpatrick up to 3. And from our vantage point, we can't see any movement, but we're already at 6.
The crowd is letting us know where they're at right now. They are just invested in this as everybody. Oh!
And Jabari driven into the rails. And Blais makes his way in. And gets the count-out victory over Jabari.
Wow.
All I know is that I'm a G. What have I been saying? Veteran presence. God's gift to wrestling. Greatest move I just saw right now.
I gotta give it to you, Mitch. He waited until the last second when they were both up to slam Jabari against the rail on the other side and work his way in just to beat the count. Love him or hate him, I said in the beginning, you have to respect him.
You know, Dimitri, we've done 3, 4, 5 of these now, and this is these have been great matches through and through. Loving the finishes, and you know what? That one, no one saw that one coming, but hey, you gotta respect the win.
Well, and let's also look at the details in the victory match. Let's also look at the fact that he had been working that lower back all match, and what was it at the very end? He slammed him in the rail, hitting his lower back, and Jabari just couldn't get up, and I haven't seen him around here. They're on the other side of the ring, but I think he's still down.
I think he is, and you know what? I mean, if you're gonna bring the ambulance over, get security for that one fan that still seems to be kind of being aggressive.